This is Chris Wondolowski for the San Jose Earthquakes. You're watching Bay Area Sports Wrap.
All right, we are joined by Benji Kikanovic for our post-game press conference here at PayPal Park. Thank you for attending. We'll start first with questions, live questions here in the press room. First one from Ivan Ornelas.
Thank you for taking time to speak with us tonight. Tell us a little bit about your preparation in these last few games, playing more of like a right wing back sort of role, the skill sets that have helped you make this transition more effective.
Honestly, I don't think it's anything special. I could do it. I know that I could go up and down. So if you put me against anyone in the league, I think that I could do a good job. So for me, it's just about really prepping, knowing the guy's tendencies, and then going from there. But for the most part, I think I'm all right in that area.
Paula.
What could you say about the first half and the energy for this game? You guys are going to be facing Minnesota. What would you like to change and adjust?
Honestly, I thought the energy and just the fight was pretty good this game compared to our usual. So obviously, I think I should have had a goal, and then we maybe had a couple other chances to put a goal away. Maybe it's different. But I think if we come with that fight and intensity and just a little bit of extra grit, I think we'll be okay in Minnesota.
Robert Jones.
We saw in this homestand a much better defensive performance in all three games, and obviously you were a big contributor to that in playing in that wingback position. What has Ian and the coaching staff been changing with respect to preparation that basically is keeping opponents from getting those opportunities they were getting before?
I mean, as you can see, we're kind of experimenting a little bit with wing backs, and then now we went back in with the four backs. So just little tweaks like that. I don't really think it's too big of a change. Obviously, you have me playing there, which I don't normally play there, but I try my best for the team wherever they put me. I'm aware that's just gonna work. But in terms of that, I think the coaching staff does a good job in terms of just preparation, especially Ian. He's a smart coach and he knows what he's doing.
Brian Ugrich.
So we really first saw a lot of your play at Stanford Stadium. It seems like then you're unwilling to relinquish the spot on the field right now. But it seemed like today you and the other defenders were actually able to hold it down with just 4 instead of the 5, almost better than you were doing with the 5. How are you feeling with that, and are you feeling that that's going to lead to more offense down the road?
I think so. Obviously, I mean, everyone in the back, we try to do our best that we can. So it's not just me and whoever else. It's a team effort. So you got to put everyone in that category. But I do think that if we could tighten up the back, which I feel like we have in the past couple games, but we just got to put the chances away. So I feel like I said with her, it's like if we put our chances away, then it's a different game. But if we don't, then it's tough to win if you don't score. Obviously, not giving up goals is nice, but you got to score to win too.
Casey.
You talked about the team effort a little bit. Obviously, you yourself had some big chances tonight, but the team obviously couldn't get anything to go. What was sort of in your words, the reasoning for the offense just not really clicking?
I mean, it's football. That's just how it's going to be sometimes. I could sit here and say this, that, this, but at the end of the day, it's football. Either it's going to go in or it's not going to go in. And it's up to us to put it in the back of the net.
Marco.
Benji, obviously, there's no moral victories, especially at this time of the year, but the way you guys held your own for pretty much the full 90 minutes there, is there some positivity you can take away heading into a match that's now just a few days away?
Yeah, I think so, but it just comes down to the small details. Obviously, there's been a lot of games where we give up goals late, and it kind of bites us in the ass. So we got to tighten that up. If we don't, then we're going to keep losing. So.
We'll move on to questions remotely. First one from Alex Morgan.
Hey, Benji, can you talk a little bit about the strategy tonight? Felt like the team was, taking goal kicks long, going a little bit more direct, but then also some interesting kind of movement and shapes in the moments that you did build out of the back. So curious what kind of those strategies were and how you think they work.
I mean, the long goal kick and just hitting it up is more so for me just to win the ball, and then we play off the second ball. And then in terms of just building out the back, I try to find myself in positions where I could get the ball and just look forward and try to make something happen. Same with Paulie on the other side and just all the guys in the middle. I do think maybe we could be a little bit more direct. There was a few plays where we kind of won the second ball and almost got something from it, but that's kind of the strategy behind that. Just kind of lump it forward, have me fight for the first ball and then get the knockdown, which we haven't been doing too good of a job. Today was better. Last game, we didn't win many second balls, but today was a little bit better. So hopefully we could keep improving.
Jamin Moore.
Hey Benji, thanks for taking the time to talk to us. I want to follow up a little bit on that, just kind of based on what I saw tonight. In your kind of style of play, like you're an attacker, and you kind of have that mindset. You definitely want to go forward. Is there moments that you can pinpoint as a defender, though, that where you need to like make kind of that mental adjustment of, instead of going forward there, I should probably find, my right center back. Or find my goalkeeper and just recycle the ball and try to hold on to it. Because one of the things that felt like as you guys were chasing a bit, and it looked like it tired you down come around the 70th minute because of how active the game was and how much chasing there was and how direct it was at times. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, it's always tough. I try to get up and down as much as I can. Obviously, I get tired. I try to give it my all on the field. But I do think I could do a better job in just picking my moments, because if you keep going up and up and up, you're just going to tire yourself out, and I'm not a horse, so I can't run all day. But I think with that being said, it's just, for me, I'm always going to try to get forward. That's just how I am. And then I trust myself and my pace to get back and make a challenge on the play or on the ball, whatever the case may be.
This is ESPN radio announcer Mark Kestisher for Bay Area Sports Wrap. Please give us a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.